Yes, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. We are back again. We are back again. Right. We are going to be talking about the continuation topic. And I know say we just come out and never take the continuation topic on the Governor Gordon Obaseki'S achievements. So the phone number is right there. For some of you who were trying to call me just now, you can call in right now. Good morning, Mommy Diaspora. Once again, you are the first person with me right now. So we're going to be having Comr Stanley Osazee. Make we ask him, some questions for here. So some of you were trying to call in. I'm back here again. You can start calling in now before we bring Stanley in, because calls will be limited during the time Comr Stanley will be here with us. You know the way I pick on a call back to back. When I have a guest, I cannot pick it like that back to back because we need to give some time for our guests to also speak. So your calls can start rolling in right now so we can take it from there. We are still on Governor Godwin Enoghega says Obaseki'S achievements, during his first tenure and his second tenure. As you know, a lot of people have been saying the governor is not doing anything. The governor is not doing anything. Even we ourselves, we've previously we've previously criticized the governor by showcasing a lot of videos for you people that the governor needs to work on. But as we talk, so our brother now this morning he can tell us say he'll go cover so many areas where the governor they do. And I say yes, now that one now we want, because we don't talk so many times on our platform. If we have anyone right there who can join us to showcase the good work that the governor is currently doing, please help us, because we cannot do it alone. Although Comr Stanley Osazee he came out this morning now, he went to different areas to cover, what the governor is currently doing. He went to Central Park, he went to Gov Obaseki'S, and the other one called, what is it called? Let me look at it. 1 minute, people. Because that name, he had me today. He not be small. And that one, they call him Uwe Road Construction. Okay. So he covered those 3 places for us, this morning. But although a lot of people are still not satisfied, contented, with what they watched or seen, they say, no, the road we do for Owe, finish him. I'm not happy. Why some still say, no, the Ogiso one, doing where, doing there, no signboard. Why some still say, the Central Park, he don't there. Tele, he never still finish him. He don't do enough for 4 years. Okay. Everybody are entitled to their own opinion. As long as you are constructive with your criticism, me, I don't get a problem with that. I don't allow anybody to insult anybody for a year. If you insult the governor, you can criticize the governor if you want. So we get our brother now. He don't do backstage with us right now. In the next less than 60 seconds, and I go see face. Middle this year, he deal with us. So I want to make una hold on phone. If you know say your phone 1 week, charge them. Because we go spend time for here. If your phone 1 week, charge them, because you go ask me so many questions. If you know say your television, NEPA once sees your light or anything, go on your generator if you are watching it from Nigeria. Because Comr Stanley Osazee the dot come out now say, no matter what, he say you go fight for this governor. Tele. He say no matter. Wait till people go call him. He say if you don't insult him, anyhow na do him, he say he don't care. He say he go fight for Governor Obaseki till the end of his tenure. Now no say there's what we call consecration, dedication, and when it comes to Comr Stanley Osazee, we don't they criticize him. We don't fire him back to back. And those people for abroad, so don't fire him. Stanley, tell us how it be. No, they support Obaseki. No, they do this one. No, what it make me the surprise about this Stanley. So he go still come. He go fair apologize to now. After he don't apologize finish, he go still tell you now say governor is working. That one can surprise me. You don't understand? Say why be say person your stand for governor like this. People they trust all they meet him. He go see the state talk and say he they work. So me not gonna be like say me can talk everything with day mouth. I can't say, man, go carry and come. I go your house this morning. Now me go knock for a door. As I they tell now, so me want carry and come here now. All the questions when they ask me, Naija was Naija. Mona no they ask me question again. I feel they tell you now. When I want to ask question, make una ask the people where say talk back. And one of the talkbarian, now me want carry console, make una ask a question of waiting show us today. Because some of una talk and say, Stanley, na Zimbabwe ain't go show that road. Some say na Afghanistan. Some say na make a carry and come. Comr Stanley Osazee, make una see him. My brother, how are you this morning? Good to have you here.
Thank you very much, Naija, for having me. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Don't tell me say my fair tell you the rules. One, don't tell me say your phone 1 week.
You know, how... in fact, if I said that it's not last day.
Because I did see your mansion for your back now. You down your house you did there. One, your phone not weak. And number 2 rule, not tell me say they rush go anywhere. Say,
no, I did. Okay, I don't make arrangement. In fact, my phone I never on them because I on I must come out.
Okay, and number 3 rules, you not go pick another person call till we finish this
one.
I don't
even offer in fact, let me off the other one for now. To make I know so
and all the phones, even the ones where they inside car, off all of them because you know say you get many phones, off everything. I
don't found. Thank you.
My brother, good to have you here. Please introduce yourself once again. We know say your face. You be like saying you now abroad you day. Your face circular everywhere, not be small. Talk to us, your name and where you did talk to us from right now.
First of all, na me, una brother, una friend, una son, Comr Stanley Osazee, where be the coordinator general at the Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO Stanley Osazee Enterprise, in fact, the CEO man in those states. I'm very happy to say I come out this morning for us to really discuss. And moreover, whether you say my name, my face, or everywhere they around the world, I beg you, make una carry me as una pikin. I know will tell you say as I did so, I know they get direct benefits from our brothers and sisters around the world, especially in the area of patronage. And anything I want to talk today, I beg, now my opinion, I want to speak. Make una not let her say the way this boy talking, I know give her business again. No, I beg. Neither is, but we just say everybody get a taste stand and we will talk in line with what we believe. Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much once again for joining us this morning. As you know, say we don't work together now for more than 4 years. We've been there together. You know, I cannot say you are a perfect human being. Even me myself talking to you, I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes when we are saying it how it is, you get people who go love you and you get people who go hate you. But the one thing will surprise me now be say you never talk. People don't call. My phone won't bust. So maybe you all hold on. Make I ask this person question because I send me all of the charge your phone. May they ask you question today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Good afternoon, my brother. My name is Felix Ogiriahi.
Okay,
from Germany now.
Mr. Felix Ogiriahi, my brother, I beg now 2 minutes you get. If you talk past 2 minutes, I will cut you off. I don't care whether you want to fight me tomorrow.
God bless you. God bless you. I be want to talk to that, my brother Stanley.
He dey here with you. He dey hear you.
I beg. I want to ask some questions. During time of Oshomole, the way they campaign that time, they do all those things where they do. If they do and we start before it come canvas, they enter Obaseki'S side. They get me so.
Yeah.
Then they show they show us road now when Obaseki to say that the achievement for almost 5 years plus now, I'll be 5 years now, where they do. But in forget say they do campaign follow now already now be the DC. That be the Edo State, what we talk about. You follow Orion, follow Go Awuchi, Go DC. All those areas, they always talk about this thing. Bini Abraka Road, what Bermuda do, when Obaseki go that zone. You know what talk about that side. And the oil where Bini get now from that area I come
from. Will they hear you?
Now that area I come from. We talk about ever since that they talk about that this one Obaseki now. So Obaseki is not doing well. It's not made for the Benin.
Okay.
You understand? Because it's not, if you read me, I say, we will stand by him. Oshomole come that time, he said, who they call our Oshomole, or what did he do then? We don't say he still try do water factory for Ring Road. 1990, when the first riot, now when they do, when they still scatter, what do they call semaphore for Spain, then that is a light for car, traffic lights, and other things. Then later on, they do all those things back when during Oshomole, Oye could not do one. Now Oshomole can restore those things, go put a street light, put all those things. Since when this governor, they need is continuously, you know, fit to one again, person will carry code, you know, fit to one. Then you they discuss and say that so this one, but no problem. Let's see what they do for the past 5 years.
Okay.
Now when you don't come.
Now you want to tell us so your 2 minutes don't reach, my brother.
Thank you, bros.
Thank you. Mr. Comrade, I go pick on a cause, make on hold on. Comr Stanley Osazee, you show us some videos today. You go, I know the people pronounce that first one. We go Owe Road. Then you come from there, go to Gov Obaseki'S. From there, you can't go to Central Park. So I go say some people vex, so they don't agree. So say not be they not you don't finish the road for Owe Road. The road you not fine for you not do and finish. Why for Gov Obaseki'S? Some people say they don't get evidence. Say that road you not do and finish. They say you deliberately not want go to the end. Say you not still do that one finish. Why some people can still say the Central Park they know they do one for the past 4 years now. Central Park not green finish. So what can you say? Take us through. Talk to us, my brother.
Yes, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. The truth of the matter is, say, let me start with the Ogiso project and the ASICs. Apart from that, to some of us, now time we not really get like that. Today, I not plan on. Well, I said no. If we just keep calm like that, because Obaseki not be governor where they go tell you. God knows said there was no formal discussion between myself and the governor or any ally of the governor. I did what I'm supposed to do because I strongly believe people like us know figures stay they watch when they try and want manipulate stories. Now let me start with the Ogiso Osazees. For those who know Ogiso and who know the topographical nature of the terrain, we agree say even in 10 years you will address that problem. The Obaseki administration, in collaboration, just like the way Kunede be under Somali administration, Kunede mode, which was addressed. Me, I know the place sentiment on my politics. We'll say it the way it is. As we speak today, those areas is not durable and motorable. The same is applicable to Ogiso. About 3.8 billion, I mean 5.8 billion naira worth of contract. But for those who understand economy, as of today, and those things not supposed to be they do projects. We are supposed to be talking about recurrent expenditure, how to manage the affair of government and how to pay salaries. If you know the Nigerian economy today, even the federal government is looking at China to borrow money. As competent as Governor Nasiru El-Rufai is laying off workers away. They are holding millions upon millions of naira that is supposed to be accruing to workers. People don't understand. Say even in Edo State, there are some level of intelligence where the governor put in place. Today, commissioner must receive salary. Today, senior special assistant must receive salary and all. Money to run government. If you subtract that from what the state gets, you cannot execute a single project. So if you are seeing slowness in some administrative activities of who is supposed to be the pivoter, you go know say wisdom self there to say, yes, it is the right thing to be done, but let's see how we can be able to garner resources to address some problem. Nobody say Ogiso project not complete. Nobody talk about. Ogiso project started immediately after the elections. It was approved by the Executive Council before the election, and they commenced immediately after the election. And go and see the progress of work in that area. Series of governments have been in Edo State for a long period of time. All of them make promises in respect to Ogiso. Ogiso is my word. I am from Ward 2 Ikobaka local government area of Edo State. Ogiso is my word. That is a direct benefit for those of us in Ward 2 Ikobaka local government. All that administration see and they live on, but Obaseki came and he has started addressing Ogiso. Go and look at the infrastructure. That is that in that area. Then look at Obe Road. I want to tell you what it prompted me. What it prompted me to do this particular thing this morning, we say, during the election, people they shout, hey, Obe Road, Obe Road, Obe Road. Then they carry camera here and there because the project paused. Now, when it be say election don't pass, no court case, those same people who took their camera have refused to go to that same road. Thank God today. For those who watch that video, you go know say that video is purely organic. I no planner. I don't know those people who were there. I never seen them before. I drove into that area alone. None of my staffs there with me. Today, I talk about staffs because people around the world, they give me work. If they don't give me work, I cannot say staff. So let that work pay you. I don't get boys. Now staff I get. Now, I went there alone on getting there, videoing everything. Everybody know how that road be. Now I say, okay, make it not be like say I embellish the story. I want to ask question. Mama, Papa, Pikin, how this place be? The whole of them, they are few in respect to what Obaseki is doing. Now, let me tell you, for those who are not conversant with Obe Road, Obe Road na road where be say now one of the key roads in Edo State. We go feel link traffic from Agbo Road, Obe Junction, down to Uroda. And if you see the infrastructure, the first phase has been completed. The second phase has started. The rainy season is there. Not be me talking. Now the community people were there. Now talk. Even the Akara woman they pray for Obaseki. The other man they say anybody when they may go die. Then they swear. The only problem I know that the Obaseki administration get be say he has refused to pick up the camera to blow trumpets. And whether you like it or not, our democracy will never strong if you as a governor refuse to pick the camera, because many people believe more on camera than what is really actually on ground. Even people believe more on camera, ear mark, than eye mark. So this government, it is a must. Osakwe has taken it upon himself, say, we go first Obaseki. The way I tell her before, say, make it go pull it out. Make sure they wear jeans and then listen. I say, man, we have polo way slack. The election don't pass the level. We say, yo, they wear tie, they speak English. No more English. And then listen. That's why I want to put on and say, you must speak camera. Because many people don't even aware of that terminal. If the terminal they go on now, for them to say, oh, this one is a good one. They still say, aye, that is what you want to do, aye. Let me tell you why you will see people continue to criticize Obaseki. Obaseki in a person will emerge as governor against the will of the economic huge class. They're not going to like him. They will never like him. So even if Obaseki kill himself today, they will say he not do anything. But to us, we will punish them with the truth by revealing what is on ground. That was in respect of the road. For those who watched that video, you will know that the video was purely organic. I not manipulate. I show you exactly the way it is. And the people speak for themselves. I drove into that area. That is one. Now, I move, enter Ogiso. I show you. This one I just within my word. I pray to God. I not pray make I get chance. Because Gov Obaseki cannot take care of me with the same way those in the diaspora take care of me. He cannot. Because even if I don't in the diaspora no say that they take care of me, they should know today. Because the job I am doing is coming from them. So that is why you see I'm saying I did very, very careful when dealing with our people in the diaspora. Because people like me, Osakwuno, if at the end of the day, after all this numerous support from all corners, come Osakwuno, if not me want to do my work, I don't agree. If now it must be Osakwuno, it must be Osakwuno. Then at the end of the day, I can't go betray them. I will live to regret all through my life. But the point being made, excuse me.
All right, for those of you who want to contribute into this show, you can start calling in now. Everybody have only 2 minutes. You have the opportunity now to ask Comr Stanley Osazee Osakwuno some questions. You know, I don't want him to leave. At the end of the day, you guys start calling me, oh, Naija Wash. Me not day beneath for there. See, I'm now in your day here now. Everybody who want to ask him question, you have the opportunity to start asking him question right now. And I believe he's willing to answer everyone. Go ahead, my brother. Okay, we have one call for you right now. Hold on. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Tony calling from Italy.
Okay, Mr. Tony from Italy, please, you have 2 minutes. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Yeah. Osama Makodia, I've said it all.
Okay.
There's nothing Obaseki will do that will reflect to other people's eyes. All they do is to criticize themselves because they don't like his government.
Okay, thank you.
There's no opposite side that will come out today and say, hey, Obaseki has done well. Even if he tied the whole road in Benin City, they will still say, what he don't do. So some of them have said it all.
Thank you, my brother.
They will continue to criticize and criticize. The man is trying. There's no money in Edo State. There's no money in Nigeria.
Thank you.
What is he making money in Edo State? There's no money. So you can't expect him to just finish the whole road, tie the whole road just like that. A state where there's no money, when they are managing.
Okay, thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Before we allow Comr Stanley to talk, we have Mr. Israel Asemota right here with us. Go ahead, Israel.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Naija Watch again. Can Mr. Osakwuno hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, I'm sure that you can recognize me again. Thank you very much for joining us, and also an opportunity for us to ask you various questions. And
Excuse me, can you give me some minute to get the barrel and paper?
Okay, hold on. Yes, go get it. Yes. Hold on. He said he's going to get a Bible and paper. So, you know, say this one, a courtroom with this. So, all of the way they ask me, Naija Wash, Naija, Mona not ask me question after today. Oh, I know they there. Make una you ask all question. Who want criticize them, but no insult. I beg. Make una do them with sense. So, Mr. Israel, please just hold on for 1 minute and let him come back, okay?
okay.
All right, my people right there on the comment section, I can see a lot of you are already commenting, contributing. Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Yes, this morning, Comr Stanley Osazee Osakwuno actually went to showcase 3 achievements of Governor Godwin Obaseki. But although some people are still not pleased and convinced with what they have seen, so now they ask me to carry and make your carry and come. They want to ask a question because they be done the troll question, say they overshadow me. So that question now called they affect me, it can't give me headache. And I say, me not be politician. I don't decide that. The person will show now this show, may I go carry and come. Now make me go carry and come now. Make una ask a question. If they here with us now, if don't go look for barrel and pen, may they jot everything down. If not, you know, go free answer them. So make we exercise patience. We there here, we don't get any issue. I beg, before he come, before we move on at all now, make una give me thumbs up. Make we take this thumbs up at least further. Make una give me thumbs up. Before us, I can even talk now safe. My thumbs up. My mistake can go at least minimum 70 before we continue. Thumbs up. Even though he come now, I'm not gonna let her talk at all because the one that they treat me is not right. No thumbs up. See, This video now only get 2 thumbs up. Wanna give me thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, people. So I can do come. I go tell her make it not talk until my 70 your reach. I know why they greedy. Now make me say 70. Depend on how many people they watch us. Now I think they give them. So only 70 I need. We can let the thumbs up they go. When I don't they do one now. We get 21, you will get 24. Good. Now 70 we need more press them. Because if we don't say we they do good work for year, we can they encourage us, they give us thumbs up, no for they do more. Only this morning now some of us still they bed. We don't come out twice now. It's not easy. More they encourage us, more they look only one side, more they look left and right. We can press the like button, my people. Press the thumbs up for me. Hello. All right. Make sure press the thumbs up. The thumbs up. Make sure the press up.
Take your time, please.
All right. All right. Okay, Mr. Israel, please go ahead. We have Comr Stanley here with you, listening to what you want to say. Go ahead.
Comr Stanley, thank you very much once again. My question goes like this. I'm still going to talk on the issue of the CFO. And based on you are very familiar with this area, and it's your area of specialization, as they said in economics. Can you throw more light into it? What the government intend to do, and how is this going to be of a beneficiary thing to the people, which is the citizens? And secondly, we have been hearing from most of the platforms that these CFOs are fake and it does not worth anything. You know, one thing I continue to understand is we want to see these things working, and that is why we are asking you, as somebody who is on the government side and somebody who is familiar with this area, and we want you to throw more light into it. But
okay, be brief with your questions so that you can remember all.
Yes, especially the CFO, because we are seeing that a lot of platforms are coming out that is fake. How can you tell us that what the government is doing to ensure the authenticity, to make sure that these things being given to citizens, these citizens understand what it means? Secondly, the issue of land in Edo. Last time you can hear when there's something like the Ohen and stuff like that, land being taken from
Ohen for Koromi.
Land and destruction. What is the government doing to ensure that this land are given back to the appropriate people who are supposed to be the owner of the land? And what measures are the government trying to implement to make sure that these things does not occur again? That is my question.
Thank you. Before you answer that, my brother, okay, do you want to say something? Go ahead.
Hello, Najawosh.
Yes, I can hear you.
It's like we're having a bad connection here. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, first, please, I will beg you to mute the calls first. Let me respond to this so that you will not jump out.
Okay,
now, are you hearing me?
Respond to that, just hold on. I have the same caller here. Do you want to say something else, Israel?
No, I just wanted him to emphasize on that because this has been causing a turmoil.
Okay.
As an independent, I want to see what the government stands because the people, especially those citizens, have been suffering for years.
Okay.
I want him to really make us understand because we in the diaspora, we don't really understand what's going on ground, and certain information that comes, is it educating us or indoctrinating us? So we want to know from the news source who is stationed in that area, as very close to the government of the day. Let him give us what the government intend to do and what are the measures to ensure that this thing does not come into place again.
All right, thank you. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Stanley.
Very firstly, the CFO activity is not peculiar to Edo State. In fact, when we talk about CFO, it's a national issue. And the meaning of CFO is certificate of occupancy. But if you are applying for a CFO, what they give you is a statutory right of occupancy. Statutory right of occupancy. How did it come about? It came about in 1978, the Land Use Act of 1978, under the tutelage of the Obaseki'S administration. The same way we are seeing land speculators today. That was how land speculators was in existence under the tutelage of the Obaseki'S administration. When the government want to have access to land, land speculators will say, no, this is our area, this is our area. Because of this, the federal government came out with a law under the fact that the government recognizes the fact that the federal government does not have the right to encroach into states to take over land. The Land Use Act it was the Land Use Decree. The Land Use Decree of 1978 later was passed into law, and it was entrenched into the democratic constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which simply states that every land within the state is under the supervision of the governor, who owns it in trust for the overall benefit of the people. Now, if the governor of Edo State gives you just this white paper and signs on it and call it a CFO, even if there is nothing written on it, but the governor has made a pronouncement that this paper I give you with my signature is a CFO, it is a legitimate document that cannot be intimidated. Then I will tell you the reason why some speculators are trying to downplay the documents. But before then, let me explain holistically. Now, in Edo State today, CFO was only applicable to those that is being seen as a bourgeois, where you pay the sum of 1.5, 2 million, up to about 11 million. Most of the time, when the land is a policy plan, we have a land called policy plan. Those are lands that are adjacent to the road, e.g., Beninago Road, or the major road, third road. It is called policy plan. Now, in fact, where I'm staying right now is supposed to be a policy plan because it's just 200 feet away from road. So, this was what was obtainable in the past. But the government of Obaseki came into play to say, no, if every citizen has the right to have access to a statutory right of occupancy. That was how the price of CFO was reduced to the barest minimum. And first, how do you know a CFO? And how do you know the legitimacy of a certificate of occupancy? First, before you do a CFO on land, you must do a survey. And behind your CFO, you see the survey plan pasted on the CFO. And if you understand survey, you agree to the fact that if Osakwena should survey this environment now, and you bring a surveyor from America with the survey instrument, the land is still going to read the same coordinate. So you cannot take CFO from this land to the next land to claim the next land. There is not two CFO on one land. For as long as the coordinate is written boldly on the survey plan, it reflects in the CFO. When you say this is my land and this is my CFO, they will check the coordinates and check the CFO. If it is the same, you are the owner of the land. And GPS will read exactly what this other instrument read. That is the same thing all other instruments will read. So that is why you always hear, now who gets CFO get land. That is that. Now look at why these persons are downplaying CFO. First, a land belonging to government. Because you are Mr. Paul or Mr. Peter, and Mr. Peter is a direct friend to the governor, who at the end of the day, Mr. Governor appointed Mr. Peter, let's say, as the secretary to the state government or the chief of staff. Instead of Mr. Peter to deliver diligently what is expedient of that office, Mr. Peter and Mr. Paul will be converting government property to themselves, coming out with frivolous bidding, where citizens have no right whatsoever to be part of. They will say we advertised and government sold this. The government sold and they sold it to themselves at a minimum price. At the end of the day, the sitting governor will say, I have approved a CFO to you. Ask that same government who approved those CFOs in the past, how many CFO was approved to citizens? None. How many CFOs was approved to ordinary citizens? As we speak today, in Obaseki'S government, rat and rabbit, sorry to say nobody's rabbit, I'm making an example. Everyone have access to CFO. But ask them, how many ordinary citizens have access to CFO as a name? After buying government land, taking over land, that government has designed for themselves for future development. Then when the serious government now comes to say, no, you acquired this land wrongly, we are taking over lands that belongs to government. They will come and be crying, I have CFO, I have CFO. Which CFO? Party CFO. Who gave you CFO on a government land? Who gave you CFO on a government land? Now, let me tell you, one of the biggest achievements of the Obaseki administration again is the land administrative system and the easy access for private and local investors to have access to land. Today, the government of Obaseki came out publicly to say they have issued 6,000 CFO. Now, let me tell you, I have a CFO on this property. If the government choose to say today, your house, we have noticed that there is crude oil in this land. The government have a right to come in when crude oil or anything relating to overriding public interest is found on this land. The government have a right, even if you have a CFO, the government can come. But in this case, you will be subject to what we call adequate compensation. I didn't say compensation. I said adequate compensation, which simply means that there will be an agreeable price between Osakwe and the government. Put into consideration my comfort at a particular time, because telling Osakwe to leave here now to another location because he found oil on this land would definitely inconvenience me. I will be paid adequately. One, I didn't buy a government land. Two, I bought this land legitimately. Three, I did what I'm supposed to do. How on earth will one government come? Obaseki cannot revoke my property without paying me compensation.
Okay.
Even if I don't have a CFO on this land and you want to take over this property from me as a government, you will pay me adequate compensation.
Okay, Mr. Stanley, are you saying now the speculation going on social media right now, because we have one or two persons coming out every time now to say that Governor Obaseki, CFO, and all that all are fake? Are you saying people should disregard?
Educate? I don't know them. I don't know these persons. I've not watched the video. But what is important in life is education. When you don't know, maybe you know, it depends on the crop of people that watches them. How on earth will you say that a governor that has been certified by the Supreme Court as duly elected in the state, a document signed is a fake? How? Is there any sense in that? A government have now look at what I say. Haven't fulfilled the requirement of having a 2/3 vote across the states. We hereby declare the governor the winner and return elected. Then he said, no, I will not accept it. I'm going to court. On getting to court, the court said, this is the governor. For those who distracted this governor, go and pay so and so fine. Until date, you are calling the document fake. Now, if the document signed by a city governor is fake, who is not signing the real one?
Okay. All right. Let's move on. The next question from our brother is this Ohen of a thing. Because we have different community right now taking people's lands. You know, these people, they look like a mini god in their communities. They take your land when you talk. Either
one minute.
Okay.
1 minute, please. I have some police officer that came to visit me now. Bros, I bet when I come back later at their program. Okay, see, I'll send message to you.
Okay, my people, can we have some thumbs up right now while our brother is talking? Okay. Okay. Some thumbs up. Okay, are you set?
Yes, go ahead. Mute me. Let me send some message. Because
Okay.
I not send message, my guy.
You are muted. All right, can we have some thumbs up? We are here, Mr. Israel Asemuta. I can see you are still here with me. What can you say about Comr Stanley Osazee's response to your questions earlier on?
My question earlier on has been something that is bordering. You know, I think we all in diaspora, we have the duty to ask the government of the day some questions and why these things come into place. Because to me, I believe that our people need to be enlightened on certain things, because announced and the tradition that was going on within the system, that people didn't know that certain things has to be put in place for you to have things done this way. So we are now used to a kind of a system whereby
30 seconds, Mr. Israel. 30 seconds.
Okay, you just do it and you don't actually find out what is going on. So bringing this to awareness to the people, because a lot of platforms are coming out that it's fake and it's fake. Who are we going to listen to? So it's better we know from the government of the day, which are they? They are the people. So that is why I channel this question to you, so that our people can know what it is. What if somebody is telling you this one is don't disregard this, you need to understand if you disregard it, there might be consequences.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Comr Stanley, hold on. I have one more caller here. I want you to respond to. Good morning, good afternoon, sir. Are you there? You are connecting. Your line is not going through. Mr. Fred, your line is not going through. I don't know why. Please call back because or let's finish first with Comr Stanley. All right, Comr Stanley, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, what I was actually asking you or talking about just now, as you know, we have these communities in Edo State or Benin City right now. You know, they see themselves as a mini God. Okay, they take your land, they demolish your building, and when you talk, they chase after your life. Now, we have series of complaints on our channel, okay, from different communities. And for a case study, we'll start from Okoromi community, where we have the Ohe there with the name called Owoha. Till now, we brought that case here on our channel to talk about what Owoha, when they were having some conflicts. I believe the conflicts are still there between the Okoromi, that is Chema or Ohe, and the Tipak drivers. We brought that case here. We are still following it up. But as we speak, we don't have good update yet. Because sometimes when you see people criticizing Governor Obaseki, a lot of people or some people have some angers inside them. I don't know if you are getting me. There are some angers. They are bittered. Because especially those of us that live in diaspora, we work so hard to earn our money. We cannot fold our arms to allow anybody, any individualism in Nigeria to squander our money, and the government are not doing anything about it. So, Comr Stanley Osazee, I want you to take us through. Talk to us. What is happening between these communities? Are there many gods? Let us know.
Now, let me state this clearly. You are, by the power of God, when it comes to issue of land matters, in fact, sitting here today, I have held one of the highest positions in community issues. I did vice chairman of my community for about 5 years, still counting, and I decided to say, no, I can no longer continue because there's already a pronouncement from the perspective of the governor as backed by the State House of Assembly and our father, Omonoba Nedu Oba Atokpeyi. Now, I want to tell you one simple truth. When it comes to issue of communities, not land in itself, communities, the power to command lies solely with our father, the Oba of Benin, who issue the Oba approval. Now, before you do a CFO from government, if you don't have Oba approval or community approval as approved by the Oba, you cannot get a CFO. Even if you have 100 million and you bought that land legitimately and there are no approval coming from Oba, or for those Oba mandated or given the right to say, communities, go and do your approval, you can't get it. Now, how will you feel if at the end of the day, Governor Obaseki bundles the Ohe of Okoromi and puts him in prison? People will still run out to say, hey, this man is not respecting tradition. People will still come out to say, hey, you see, he's not respecting tradition. I think the Ohe Okoromi is a disgrace. I'm saying this on live broadcast, I've said it before. He is a disgrace. And I told him point blank, I'm still repeating it again. Ohe is nothing. He's just like a pastor. He's a juju priest. He's not a chief. Okoromi can only take land from those who are willing and allowing Okoromi to take their lands. And I commend the Tipper Driver Association. Believe me, in my heart, I commend them in totality. Now, people want change, but nobody's ready to make sacrifice. They stop the supply of sand into those areas. If you have, for those who can trickle their memory back to history, Tipper Driver Union not be small union where you take place. They held Oshomola's government hostage in the past. Now you talk of one small man for South Okoromi. Now, because of the fact that there was restriction in terms of sand supply to those areas, everybody wants to continue building. Oh God, may the left hand corner, and the injustice still remains. They said the price of cement increase. Hey, cement price don't increase. Everybody keep on constructing in line with the existing price. With that, go stop. Let me give you the secrets in respect to that, in collaboration to the landowners. As we speak today, when you see those Dangote truck, go and check it. The one in Edo State is driven by Edo people. The one in Lagos is driven by Yorubas. The one in the north is driven by the Hausas. Dangote no longer have vehicle. He gives, when he buys his vehicle, he gives it to a distributor who pays at least 500,000 naira per month. When you pay, at the end of the day, you collect the truck for yourself. Those who are increasing the price of cement today are your brothers, not Dangote. The price of cement comes out from the factory at a cost of 2,700 naira. The other associated price that you see today is because of the fact that your brothers and sisters is impoverishing you. That is the same thing that is obtainable. Now, a CFO document is a paper if you refuse to enforce it. Now, somebody encroaches into your land, he takes over your land, and you have a CFO on that land. Please, don't fight. Go to that place and tell them, build a very beautiful apartment. Because there is a Latin terminology that states, quick latetor, solo sedit. He who owns the land owns what is fixed and attached on the land. Peacefully go to court. While they are working, a bailiff goes to the site. Mr. Man, you have been sued in so and so court. Ensure you be in court so and so day to your privy, any other person associated with it. Believe me.
Okay.
If a wise man knows that you have a CFO and he bought a land, he will never continue that construction.
Okay,
because there's no way to win.
Mr. Comrade Stanley Osazee, are you telling me right now that those that have not acquired CFO are, the victims, of these communities?
No. Now, listen, let me tell you something. When you have a legitimate community approval, you are having issues with the community. You can defeat them with their approval. But when you have a community approval and you are having issue with a fellow developer, this is, to be sincere with you, you need a CFO. Now, I have an approval. This land was sold to me by Mr. John. You have an approval. The land was sold to you by Mr. Peter. Both of them an engineer of the community. And I went to obtain a CFO. Bros, believe me, I won't deceive you. Now who gets CFO get land?
Okay, Comr Stanley Osazee, sorry, I have to ask you another question again. As you know, I'm still emphasizing on this Okoromi community for some reason. I believe it's the highest case so far on our channel. Now, our traditional rulers are not doing anything about this Okoromi community regard to this Ohe Owoka. And those state government are not doing anything about this Okoromi, this Ohe Owoka. I asked before, does it mean this Owoka so? This Ohe so? Is he a mean? I don't know. Does it mean his power supersede other important powers in Edo State?
Let me quickly say this. This is the only thing I'm going to say in respect to this before we go back to the development of Obaseki, which is the core part of our discussion.
Yes.
In a settlement where the traditional institution is stronger than government, it is difficult for you to see light.
Okay.
In a settlement where the traditional institution is stronger than government, it is difficult for things to be addressed in totality. I have cited an example before now. If, for example, Governor Obaseki goes to arrest the owner of Okoromi with a full Ododo regalia, you go and check social media. Just leave the activity of it. Go and check. You will see what even the people whom they are fighting to protect will be saying.
Okay.
I won't lie to you, bro. I won't lie to you, bro. To some of us, there are areas we will not want to dive into. But I know that as far as those issues is concerned, if Edo people wants these monsters to be checked, they should be ready to allow the government of Edo State to work with free will. Because for now, no free will. Coupled with the political activities that took place in the state.
Okay, Mr. Stanley, please answer that question on the screen from Mommy Diaspora.
You said, are you saying having a survey with certificate of occupancy means your land can be taken by anyone? Your land cannot be taken by anyone when you have a survey and a CFO issued. Now, let me tell you the bitter truth. The office that issues you the CFO have no right whatsoever to withdraw the CFO. The office that issues you the CFO has no right to withdraw that CFO from you.
Okay, Comr Stanley, please hold on.
Question, so the solution lies with the traditional institution.
Just hold on.
That is a question I cannot answer, please.
Okay, that's fine. You don't need to answer that. We have a caller right now. Mr. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Festus Amadasun. I'm calling from Spain.
Mr. Festus Amadasun, good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
That's my client.
Thank God.
Festus Amadasun.
Oh, good. Go ahead, talk to me. You have 2 minutes.
You know me very well.
Yeah.
But Mr. Stanley, there's something I really wanted to ask you that I believe the state government should do, that it is not put in place. Like one, this land use that you are talking about. Let me say now, for example, I have an issue with my land that I bought already. Other developer is dragging it with me. Is it possible for me to acquire a CFO in that property? That's a problem. That means the community is now, engaging me with a fight with another developer. At least I believe the House of Assembly should have enacted a law, not RSA propaganda that they were formally endorsed. That one was that I never saw a person that's been jailed by RSA committee. Up to today, nobody is being prosecuted for RSA.
That committee is a toothless Buddha.
The House of Assembly should have enacted a law that stated that if you encroach in somebody else's land or you sow somebody else's land without a court judgment or as far as the Supreme Court judgment that says this land is not yours, anybody that's at least 5 or 10 years imprisonment, I think is a way forward.
Yes, I want to quickly say this, sir. There is a law.
Yeah.
In fact, the RSA committee was established by law. But the truth is, it still put others on those who are supposed. I don't want to be pushed, please. But the truth of the matter is simple. As we speak, we need to redefine our administrative process in Edo State. That's the truth. As we speak today, there are levels at which Governor Obaseki will act. He may be declared an enemy of this. Let me just forget. So let's leave that area. Let's discuss
All right.
about
Thank you for your question. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to make this very clear. Comr Stanley, any question you cannot answer, please skip.
Thank you.
Just skip. Now, we are going on. Let's move on to the infrastructure, the development of Governor Obaseki. But before that, we have one caller right here. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, Mr. Fred. I can hear you right now. Where are you calling us from?
Calling from the Republic of Ireland, please. I don't know if I'm free to contribute over this sea of food.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes, 2 minutes, sir. Only 2 minutes. Go straight to the point.
Even a minute is okay for me to speak.
Okay.
Let us not deceive ourselves, my brothers and sisters. We all know that there is no way sea of home can be fake. We know the people that is using this thing to play politics in social media. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
How can somebody be saying that a sea of home that issued by a state it will be fake when it is not a government property?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So there is no way somebody can convince. We at this stage already. We shouldn't be talking about this one by this time. See, your phone cannot be fake signed by federal and state. Come on, my brother. There is something we have to say, and there's something we cannot. Even though they are using it to play politics in social media, you know it. I know it. It's just a politics. You understand? These are not things we should be discussing by now. We should think about the achievement of this man or what I've not achieved yet. Not see a phone issue that we know people that is using it to play politics are people that they don't.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Do you have any question in terms of achievement for Obaseki for Comr Stanley?
Yeah, the only question I want to ask our comrades. I saw what the video just yesterday or today over this park.
Okay.
When are they going to round up this
with the
park?
Central Park? Okay. Okay.
When are they going to round up this? It's getting every month. The other one will go and video it. Will go and video it. When are they going to round up?
Okay.
Time is going.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Please be audible. You have only 1 minute. Go ahead, direct to your question. What's your name and where you calling from?
Mr. Najawosh.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
My name is Julius. I'm the one that called the first caller.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yes, my question. When I want to ask Stanley, the things when he show us so, Mr. Stanley, may I first greet him first? Mr. Stanley, good afternoon. Okay. Thank you for your work.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. The work when you show us, Obaseki, they do. Because I contribute for the first time. They want to kill me. I want to ask you whether that one for this year or that is 4 years when they work. Maybe that work will be so. Because we never see anything on ground. Because now March, let me come from Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, all the one when I show you today. First, let me quickly state this. Any construction work when they do within a year, job. Now only China, America, Britain, not even all European Union, that of people projects with the state of the art technology. You say no. In 6 months or 3 months, that problem they don't address them. Not be we still them manual. The federal government said never get that technology. No talk of state. So first, every of these projects now Obaseki's second tenure projects. I tell you, and get it clearly. You cannot separate Obaseki from Obaseki. Oshobola is rated with his 8 years. Nobody said this is what he did in the first term. Now this is what he did in the second term. Obaseki will be rated with his 8 years because he has been given 8 years as well.
Yes.
A result in my area. Result here. Let's wait till the end and you will see more of this. But why did I show this project? God knows that I never planned it. I went into it today because, see, Nigeria was have pressured me.
Yeah.
So many persons have pressured me. You make us say, oh, wait, Ogba. Now you don't enter us, go sleep. Now, so we want to see if we have not been deceived. And really, for the one who take go sleep, opposition really say, I not tell you now, we not tell you now. You see them now, nothing. As I did show this thing now, it a pay so. And we have just started. If I show you what your Obaseki they do, you go ahead. We almost lost the last elections because of social media. We were not showing anything. Now the last minute, now the first take come out. Everybody know when I start to support the government. As we come out, I called out from friends. I said, now let's do it. Not me alone. And those around the world saw what is on ground. Now diaspora deliver Obaseki. None of us can take glory. Yes, we were in the engine room, with the road, with the streets, but people made it possible. When you compare to any house, they will ask you, so don't know where we are now. When you say Obaseki, so came out of where Obaseki Mahamuna. Ask him. So the campaign was easy. Then when you talk about the amount of resources that came in from diaspora, you go fear to different individuals. Osakwenokwodi was the coordinator general of Diaspora Connect. We spent huge amount of money charities in the streets, campaigning from place to place. In fact, as we speak today, the Sienna bus with fully kitted AC, television, everything they said. Now I'm going to take the road for a door. Now diaspora bring up all for the election. So at the end of the day, I cannot come and say, now mid one. I was a party to it. But those who made it possible, one is the most I got, two Edo in diaspora. Even the governor knows that diaspora gave him that seat that is sitting today. That is why we are calling on him to make sure that there is an opportunity created for diasporans in respect to diaspora Edo relations. And as we speak, the governor just had a meeting with our Edo brothers and sisters worldwide recently in respect to this collaboration. So the truth of the matter is simple. I want to state this clearly. People they will be saying, even if Obaseki cut his neck, it no work for their eye. Because
I'm going to stop you right there. I have a caller right now. I believe this caller have a question for you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? 2 minutes.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Wash.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you, sir. Yeah, I'm calling from Ireland. My name is Valentine.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Valentine. Talk to. I believe you have a question for Comr Stanley.
No, Comr Stanley, I don't have a question for Stanley. I just want to contribute what Comr Stanley is saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Answer every question. The question that is answered that I was very happy. He said, if Obaseki you want to arrest those people, they will call Obaseki differently, which is true. Nigeria Watch, can you do something for us?
Okay.
Everybody in Europe, because Obaseki is fighting for the people in Europe, but many of them doesn't know. If we can write a letter, we will join together for Obaseki. We will give Obaseki a chance to work. Say, it should work for us. Know how nobody is bigger than the government. Obaseki should open and work for us. What my brother already said before. If they really give Obaseki hands, okay, we in Europe now should join together. We told the governor, please, we want you really to work for us. This one they are taking our land. We will suffer in Europe. We build how they destroy it, all those kinds of things. We want you to really fight because of the people in Europe country. It will be okay.
But all Edo people want him to work for us.
No, Nigeria Watch, listen. Something they want him to work. But they are not giving. If like somebody will give us his salt, he draw rain, follow on. As we speak, if you want the governor to work fully, give him the freedom. The freedom is not there. The artists the governor will do, and say, Mami, yeah, oh. There is a language in Benin which nobody wants them to. I will not want you to call me that name. And I cannot mention it now. All of us, we are living in fear.
We understand. Yes, you are right. Go ahead, Mr. Caller. Round up 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is true. We should give Obaseki a chance to work, sir. If we give Obaseki a chance to work, the whole of us will agree the way we supported Obaseki. Let the whole of us supported Obaseki and say, you have to whatever anything that we want to make those say to be okay, to be better, everything will be okay. But without so, no.
Thank you, sir.
If you want to go and arrest one of the all those chiefs. Because of they call Obaseki.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So callers, you all can start calling in right now. Everybody have a 1 minute with Stanley. We still have 20 minutes to be here. That 20 minutes, anybody can call in now and go straight to the point. You know, Comr Stanley Osazee, I have more caller right now for you. Just hold on 1 minute. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. 1 minute. The phone door hook now. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm there. Hello, boss.
Okay, hello, my brother. Yeah, good afternoon. Good morning to you.
Of the story, I'm calling from Sweden. I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, go ahead.
The true story is that many people is asking when is it going to round up the park? When is it going to round up the park? Even in Sweden here in Vekwe, since 2 years now they are rebuilding their house for train station. They are not even true for the projects.
Okay.
Since 2 years, even in Europe here, it's not in Nigeria, not in Europe here, since 2 years now, they are still working on the project in their train station park. You understand?
Yeah.
Definitely, anywhere when you want to do a solid work, it must take time.
Okay, but if you said in 2 years, if you said, okay, my brother.
Not the beauty and sense for you.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. More talk to another person. Thank you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead straight.
Yeah, good morning and good morning to Stanley also.
Okay.
I want to ask you in respect of this CFO.
Yeah.
Like if I buy land now, I buy land from any community. Another person buy land from the community. We don't, the person me fair buy land, maybe I buy 1990. The person come here.
We lost you. No. Excuse me, sir. You say where we hear you reach. You say maybe you buy 1990. Continue from there.
Yes, the person come.
You dey break. We not dey hear you again.
Okay, you dey hear me now?
Now 1990 we hear you reach, Oga. 1990.
Okay, I buy 1990.
Okay.
The person buy year 2000. And he go push you for who get land.
Now,
that question. No.
First, understand, say now two different issues there. One of the first issues we say, if government issue that person CFO, now that person that government recognize, say now get everything then you can go court. I cannot preempt, I cannot decide for court. But court will ask you. Now let me make a breakout to you clearly. You buy 1990. You buy from Osakmawa integer of the community. And a community land is said. Me buy 2017. I buy from integer of the community. And a community land is said. When me when we buy, I want to go buy land. I not to say they go buy trouble. When you when we buy, I want to go buy land. You not to say you go buy trouble. As I buy immediately, I survey and do CFO. If you are looking for your land, go look for yourself for you.
Okay, now let me support this caller. As he talking just now, first way back for 1990, Comr Stanley, and he put a survey, right? So now one tell me now say survey is not totally useless for those states. He put survey, and person come buy him for 2021. He can't go put C of O. So now
you know go fit.
Eh.
If you do survey now, modern survey now, as you do the survey, somebody can say you want to go to see your phone on your behalf. As you log them in for see your phone office, they will tell you, say, no, this land, so and so person does survey.
Okay,
you can't do. They don't agree.
Because me, that one concern me myself. Oh, like me they talk this one so. Sorry, all this O'Hare and everything, may they not go. Okay, God, my brother, wait their phone. You don't? Are you satisfied?
Yes, I do. Okay, you talk well for the autonomy community.
Yeah.
The person will get right for any O'Hare or a Nuki first. Now our talk by.
He said.
So if you get problem with autonomy, so make them carry the case. Nobody the one will decide for social media. Make them carry the case go Palace.
My brother, Palace is already aware. Everybody within Nigeria, both baby, both senior, anybody, as long as you are human being, you are breathing, all is aware. But as we speak, so we still never get results. Thank you very much, my brother, for your contribution.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, my brother Najawas. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Where you calling from? What's your name?
I'm calling from Spain.
Okay, good. All right, go ahead. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead. Question or contribution?
Yeah, contribution.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say a big thank you to my dear brother Stanley Osazee.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This is what we actually expect from the people that use their platform to support Obaseki during the campaign, because we that live in diaspora, apart from Comr, we have not been seeing update what our honorable governor is doing in our state. So this morning when I watched your video, I was so mad and said, this is what we really expect from you people. That is for that. And kudos to you for doing that. God bless you.
Okay, God, wait. 1 minute. You say kudos to Ram. What about me? Me will go knock for a house. Now me go carry and come out for inside house, pay good one. You say,
Naija was your own different.
All right.
God bless you for using your platform as well.
Thank you, my brother. Go ahead.
My dear brother, we that live in abroad, if we are not informed about what is going on in our state, there's a saying that when you are not informed, you'll be deformed. My take in this government is that, when we have 2 captains, thing will be hard, because our land, we are all aware that it's being ruled by the traditional setup. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as our brother said earlier, in the area of that that is the community chairman in Okoromi. I watched a video during that crisis whereby even the tipper driver, the tipper driver chairman, which when he said that even the palace, they are aware of what is going on, and in this moment we have not even see any development in that to that effect, because as Osazee said before, that if Obaseki ordered to go and arrest that king priest now, whatever he calls himself,
yeah,
the same people now we say he's not respecting the traditional setup or whatever. This thing, we need to put an end to this tortilla, according to the Spaniel. These are nonsense.
No need of using any word nonsense, sir. Just you be good, just continue. No need of using that word. Sorry.
This is nonsense, because the people that are fighting Obaseki, they are just being self-centered. This is bias to the whole matter. Because why? If Obaseki really arrests that man, I know that he don't have the power. These same people will come tomorrow and criticize his doing.
To me, sir. To me, if
that this man is a traditional man, this matter should have been handled from the palace, and they are being informed that this is what is going on in the community. And it's even our Oba that made the law that no one is at liberty to take any
property which is being sold to another person. So why is it not happen in this same era that the Oba have make a decree and this matter they are based there in the palace that look at what is going on? What is the position of our traditional ruler? What are they doing? So my take is this: let the Edo people have it in mind that this man Obaseki, I only use the word that is a key of good things to our land. I will still repeat it again.
Thank you. All right, sir. Your time is over now. Thank you. We have another person. Thank you very much for your contribution. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Please be straight to the point. Please try to be straight to the point. Go ahead. Can you turn down your system, please?
Okay, thank you very much, Nigeria Wash.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Okay, my name is Smart. I'm calling from Belgium.
Okay, Mr. Smart, question or contribution?
Contribution.
Go ahead.
Contribution.
2 minutes.
Thank you very much. And Comr Stanley Osazee is a very good friend. I know when I went to Benin, but when I went to Nigeria about 2 months ago, we were together, and he's a very, very, very straightforward person.
Yes.
To the extent that I follow him to the office of the CFO, where they are doing the CFO just there. I know how he's doing everything over there. He's a very sincere person. I think he will know who is speaking now. This is smart probation. You understand? Following 2 weeks to that office. Talking now about 6 of my properties with him of CFO, of which I believe he has done something that is making me to smile, and I'm hearing from him. In short, he's a lovely person. If you go to Nigeria, you will know Osazee is different from every other person that is talking on this CFO. He's a very straightforward person. He tell you it's like this, But the only problem I have with him, in short, he's so busy. He's a busy type. He's so busy.
Thank you.
To your silent afternoon.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm grateful to see you. I'm happy to see you.
Thank you, my brother. Okay. So I want to ask you, caller, I want to ask you last question. For some individuals that is coming out on live to say that CFO is fake and nobody should do CFO anymore, what do you have to tell them?
Maybe I don't think they don't have what called experience of CFO. They don't know the meaning of CFO. That's why they say it's fake.
Okay, that's fine.
The government has approved CFO for you. Nobody on earth will come and revoke it. They said the government itself will revoke it. Maybe they discover that the land or the property, the government want to make use of it. That is the only condition.
Okay,
can be revoked,
thank you. Thank you.
It's possible.
All right, my brother. Take care and have a blessed day. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Question or contribution?
Yeah, good afternoon. It's already afternoon. Sorry.
Yeah.
My name is Steve Festus. There's something that there's something I already wanted to ask again. We only concentrate now in Ohen of me. It is not only Ohen for me. All those the so-called CDA now change their name to Okayele. There should be a law that prohibit all those kind of nonsense, because why will you say somebody about 4 5 persons we just gang up in the community, sell the community land, no infrastructure development, no hospital, no school, nothing. At the end of the day, all they end up buying is second-handed cars.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
The government, there is a system, must work.
Okay.
Please.
All right, but I guess you heard when Comr Stanley stated that for the system to work, Edo people must allow Obaseki to work. So I don't really know what that means, yes, but I believe some of us can digest it.
Yes, I know what it means. I know.
Okay.
We know what it means.
Okay, good.
We know.
All right. Okay, let's take it like that. Let's take it like that, sir.
I understand. But what I'm saying is, outside your head, they are Okayelis.
And all are still the same people. They are giving themselves different names. Okagele, Ohen, Odionwere, all of them are the same, whatever you call them.
It is time those in diaspora should speak out. Because why? No, if you go to some communities now, they don't even have a market. They don't even have a police.
All right. Okay, my brother, I'll let you go now. I'll let you go now. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Go ahead. Only 2 minutes. My brother Agbolao, I can see you right there. Turn down your system. You have some noise on your background, my brother. Go ahead. You have to be audible. We can't hear you. Okay, I can hear you now. How are you doing, my brother?
We thank God, sir. We thank God.
I bet talk to me. You get question for Comr Stanley or you want to contribute?
I want my brother Comr Stanley. Good morning, Mr. Comr Stanley.
Good morning, sir.
Well done, sir. Thank you, sir. I say, I beg that this land issue I want to put this sea of world now you talk about so now. For example, now, like our grandfathers now with our grandmother we dey village now we not get money to do sea of now. Can somebody now, because now know the oppression where they Benin and say, anybody fit carry anybody land now say, because we know all those things for Benin. Now anybody fit sell land for person now, I'll just call you now. I'll say you go do CFO for the land. If you don't do CFO now, that land don't belong to my own now, be?
Wait, might tell you, before you do CFO for land, there are verifications. CFO no your can give you. Let's take an example. Now people don't really know what they go for that office. Now, your father give you land, you buy land, or as the case may be. Then I just say because you have the document, they say, okay, give me the just say take. Just okay. You say you inherit this land. Go and bring proof. Say, for your family here, and all agree, say that you said this land. Go and bring proof. Okay, you bought from Matthew. Matthew bought from the community. Sorry, you bought from Matthew. Matthew bought from Christopher. And Christopher bought from the community. Go and bring the agreement between Christopher and the community. The agreement when Matthew takes up of Paul. The agreement when Paul takes up of the Festus before they sell for you. All of them must come.
Yes.
That is why you can see your phone. It's on terms. 7 months, you never get your phone. 7 months, you never get your phone. They will investigate you to the last before you can be issued a CFO. So some people have to say, because you bring money, you just submit. See, there are times that you don't pay. You pay everything. They'll tell you, say, sorry, we can't give you. First, house will be on that power line. If you like to spend 100 million, you won't get a CFO. Land where they near moat. If you like to spend 100 million, you won't get a CFO. Land where they come in, all these are key areas. So before you buy land, check whether that land is on that power line. It must be 150 feet, 200 feet away from power line. If not, no CFO.
Okay, good. Hold on, Mr. Comr Stanley. Okay, Mr. Agbolao, please round up. 30 seconds, please. Round up.
Okay, sir. Now, please, I just want to see add to the, because this CFO official is talking about now, because what I'm trying to say here is just like this one, what they sell people house, other people will destroy, because we know what they happen for Benin, say, people, they build us here overnight. You understand? I don't buy almost one land for Benin, which I don't say, okay, now this land I don't buy them. Overnight, people build as food. And at the end of the day, this is what we started the terminal. Even there are people when they call community chairman, we go give you original proof, government Oba approval, say this land belongs to them, and not being get that land. At the end of the day, two other person qualify for the land, because Stanley never answered that question, because why? As for me came out, as for me, happy now. If he give person land now, and he go give original proof of the paper, and not being get that land, how will do that kind of one now? If that kind of one
Okay, Mr. Agbolao, I will let you go. Please hold on, Mr. Stanley. Mr. Agbolao, thank you very much for your question. So, Beyi want to answer you now, but I go hang up the phone, okay? May you listen to them. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, let not be waiting you go back. You go just go sleep. We don't need underdevelopment for a do. That one not mean say maybe people go to collect people land, but we need development. Bros, you buy a land. Your people, they go there. Maybe you did diaspora. Your people, they go there. I will tell you many cases where I don't see. Some people, they where they are abroad now. Where believe say in get land, and you not get. Then they show a video and picture of land where not be you. But we say in you. I don't go like 10 sites. When the people when they say go meet for site, then they carry you go to the land, or the beg say, I better not tell my brother, not tell my you leave and beg. I will tell them, say, I don't go fit spoil my job. I go tell their family. Say, see, I go there, I not see land. Now, let me tell you, when you get a land, you buy land. You dey check your land to full. Somebody enter. And you constantly say they go to CFO. Bros, immediately write to CFO office. Somebody somewhere is doing a CFO on so land. He not get that right, it's my land. CFO office, as they receive that letter, then the person, they will invite you, invite who they do the CFO. More than two can justify. Now, even if the community choose to say, we want to support this person because this one bring you money, and they set in the document where this one bring home, it don't take. And now, true say, the real legitimate authority will sign up, all of the sign up, they will end up giving you your CFO. Even if the community say, no, because even the government recognize, say, some new elements under the guise of Okayele and the rest. Let me tell you, youths are not even the problem of communities. The problem of communities is the elders, the Otionweres, and the Loki. Youth na gra. Now fight they fight. Now people they send them. No youth can operate without elder backup in the community. I am talking as an experienced community man. I have done vice chairman of Iguamo community, to be precise. You can't tell me about community. By the power of God Almighty, no person can come out to say, where this man was a first. Now so he come and said, he cost something, my mate cost spoil. Now so he said my land. Now so he do this one. Now so he do that one. Nobody can do that, can come out. But I am telling you with experience. Boys don't spoil. He not reach 15 vice chairman for the whole of Edo State where he go to school. He not reach 15. Sorry, 15 too much. He not reach 10. I not fight. Carry boy say I want to overthrow to enter position. And they come as I use our bitches, they come beg me. And I do election. I won. Not to enter. So I know the experience on IB. These people, many of them, they don't get another thing apart from land sales. When the land finish, brother already they corrupt is seeing the big money. Because let me tell you the truth. A local government chairman cannot be richer than a community chairman. Except now when Oba and government said no before, who better be the local government chairman house? Who be the local government chairman? You get money compared to community men. But as we speak, when you not go school, you not learn work. You not get what you learn. You dey buy motor, they carry women. When the money, the land finish, and you just work for money, you are going back to sell the one you first sell. You must go back to sell the one you first. Now, see the luck where we get. The luck where we get, we say, we went to school, we read, we don't even graduate before we know say our community don't develop. I don't even go. They came to my house to beg me. I talk about last screen. They came to my house to beg me. So, bro, my people, they listen to us. If you buy land, not they say, my grandfather inherited it. My grandfather, who give the rent? Go and do a CFO in your grandfather's land. Now, when this regime don't open up, go and do it. No wait, no problem. Reach your side first before you're going to say, oh, the Rebecca, wrong, wrong. No, go and do a CFO. Now, in a bad community, in a one man buy land many years ago, he do CFO, he can't die. In bad community say they want to take over the land now, about 30 years plus. Now the children carry the Igba go court. As we speak, they win for court. Now those boys now they sell land for Igba. That's power of CFO. Some people tell our diaspora brothers, I know them. I've done something for so many. As we speak, if for 95 years, Edo will be exporting oil, not be from governor. Not be governor. I know how Edo in diaspora they spend money in oil palm business. Only one man will get like 200 plots, 400 plots. I don't do survey for them. And I thank some of them. I want quickly advise. You will get all those farms. Do survey, do CFO keep. Because a time is coming when that community will develop, even if it is 100 years, you know they are alive again. They'll follow your picking drag. But if you get CFO for that your farm, they're not going to collect 1p for that land. Even if land. Now people sell ring road. Ring road was a community to people. Now people sell ring road. But today, go and check. It's one of the. If you cannot see any land back for ring road 10 million. Nowhere you go see land back for 10 million. But those people they will buy ring road 2 naira. So that area where it is not developed, a time is coming. These areas who they now. If somebody tell you say Egba for those areas go develop, you believe as we speak today, you go hardly see space back for those areas. Equals and Rokosa, they don't get along the road again. If somebody tell you 10 years back, say Rokosa, now people are going to say where you stay, you say I stay Rokosa now. It's not a town, you go believe. So anywhere you buy, secure it. Don't say that my grandfather, oh, and more your way for no. Now who gets your food?
Okay, my brother, make we see whether we fit talk to anybody right now. Somebody was trying to call in, but now let's move back to the achievement of Governor Obaseki. Ekewan Road. Governor Obaseki have been doing that road now for as long as I can remember. You know, what can you say about that? Because I understand now that some people are saying we need time for a proper development to be achieved. But time not really deal like that. So what can you say about Ekewan Road, my brother?
To be very, very factual with you. To me, I believe that Ekewan Road is slow.
Okay, good.
To me, it's slow. And I think I know you come here, you say, Obaseki, 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 without still telling you. For that one, we know some work is going on there directly. But the contractor on site should expedite actions. And if there is anything where they stop the contractor from making that road fast, the government should make it available so that construction will complete. Although we still don't say the rainy season, but we know how many rainy seasons and dry seasons don't meet that road. You're not supposed to be like that. So it needs to be fast with respect to that road. Thank you.
1 minute. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Oh, good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm in London. I'm calling from London.
What's your name?
My name is Joy.
Madam Joy, go ahead. Do you have a question or a contribution?
It's a question, and I want to, because the way this brother is speaking now is really interesting. You understand?
Yeah.
I got a land in Obanyakto and Obazakmo. So I did a CFO on it. Even the person that helped me got the land, up to tomorrow, he didn't give me the paper. He said they are building on the land and all stuff. So how do I go about it? He said the community boys, they went and started selling the land and people are building on it. I have a CFO. I paid to do a CFO on it.
CFO, okay.
Okay, hold on, madam. Let Comr Stanley Osazee answer the question.
CFO is a document. It doesn't talk. The owner who owns the CFO should talk for it. Now, you buy a land, you do CFO. I'm coming so that you hear me. Hello?
Go ahead. She's here.
You buy a land, you did CFO. Somebody went to build on it. The next thing to do, if you go to a station and give your CFO to police, they will eat money. Go to court. And if you write to appropriate authority, to government, that, okay, let's say Obaseki administration issued you a CFO and somebody is building, and you write to the Obaseki administration, but you fear the enforcement. You go fear the enforcement. Then send your lawyer, go to court as well. You are going to address this issue in multifaceted ways. Bros, even if it is a military general that occupied that land, he will leave. But you cannot say, I get your phone, and your CFO takes Saru. You not go anywhere. You just shout, see my CFO, we CFO enforce yourself. You must come out. Go to court.
All right, man. I guess that answered your question, right?
No, the problem I have now, even the person that helped me buy the land and did the CFO,
it's 12 hours.
He didn't even give me the document. That's the problem I'm facing.
When did you do the CFO?
It was 2015 or 2016. I can't remember now.
Okay, madam. What you would do? You need to write to us on our WhatsApp and request for his phone number, or if you want his phone number, you can call it right now. You write it down. Which option do you pick, so that you can talk to him privately? He can help you. I promise you on that.
Let me write it down.
Okay, Comr Stanley, please call your phone number, please.
070 3610 9939. I repeat, 070 3610 9939. 080 7974.
Hold on, Comr Stanley, hold on. Madam, have you gotten the first one right?
Yeah, it said 070.
Yeah.
3610
99 B.
39, yes.
Okay. Okay, another number is going to give to you now. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Comr Stanley.
080
080
79
79
74
74
21
21
72.
72.
The first one is WhatsApp number. The second one is not the WhatsApp number.
So the first one is a WhatsApp calling, while the second one is a direct calling.
All right then. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. God bless you.
I will give you a call.
All right. I have okay, there's another question here. I'm not sure if it's something you can answer on air.
No, I can answer it.
Okay.
How much CFO make I do for my house? Now, CFO application fee is 50,000. A development tax or tax clearance of 100,000. Assessment and offer is associated with it. On the size, depend on the size, and the use to which such land is being put. You have residential building. The offer fee for residential building is different from the offer fee for industrial. The offer fee for industrial is different from recreational or commercial. Let's take an example. You are building a hotel in 100 by 100. If the offer fee of a residential 100 by 100 is 30,000, you should know that the offer fee for commercial 100 by 100 will go to about 60, 70. Then agriculture is the cheapest. If you are going for CFO and you have about 100 plots, agricultural offer will not take, even if it is 100 plots, will not take you more than 80, 90, even 100,000, 70. It depends on the offer, because the government is encouraging more of agriculture. In fact, by the power of God Almighty, any moment from now, is going into full animal husbandry. By the power of God. So, agriculture is being encouraged by this government. That is why the offer for agriculture is very low.
Okay, now, according to that question there, I'm going to add to it. What about you have a land, you have a 1x2, you are not sure what you want to build there. And
when you have 1x2,
yes.
What you need requirement is, first, when you buy a land, you must have a survey.
Yes.
So you will not attach the money of the survey to the money of CFO, because you needed a survey to do CFO. So you have to do a survey for the 1x2.
No, when then, you talk about,
even if it is 100 plots,
you talk about offer.
Even if it is 100 plots, it's 50,000. It is the offer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What about if someone is not sure what you want to build on it?
First, there are lands you will say this one is residential. You cannot submit 50 plots and say you want to build a residential. It's either you are building an estate, a real estate, or you are investing. So you know, tell me, say you bring 50 plots, then you say, I want to build that food. They will not even approve that one house, 150 plots. For what? Are you taking over state land? So there must be investment. Even if you don't know, they will know that this one ordinarily is supposed to be for either commercial or agriculture. And it depends on the area. You cannot go and tell them that you want to go and build a poultry farm in the heart of GRA. People in the area will going to take you to court. But you are building a poultry farm in Igwe, it must be approved.
Okay.
So that is how I cannot explain more of the technicalities, but there are more to it than what we see in the physical.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Comr Stanley, in 5 minutes, we should be rounding up because I really appreciate your time today. For the first time, we are having you, no too much of distraction. You know, like our brother who called earlier on said, you are too busy. So at least if we catch you this morning, you know, since morning now, you're busy, not be small. So I really appreciate you on that.
I want to say thank you to you, Naija Wash. I want to say thank you to all those and Nigerians, specifically those in the diaspora. Now, I want to talk now. We don't talk about Obaseki'S. Now, I talk so. I have many reasons.
Before that, please hold on. Please, my viewers, can we have some thumbs up on this video? You guys have been listening to all the information Comr Stanley Osazee have been passing since, but you're not giving thumbs up. I don't know why. You know, please, can we have some thumbs up on this particular video to encourage what we are doing here? We have over 220 people watching on YouTube alone, and we're not getting thumbs up. Those watching on Facebook are giving thumbs up. So can we have some thumbs up? Take this thumbs up further, please. Take at least, make we hit about 150 thumbs up on this particular video. Thank you. Go ahead, my brother. Comr Stanley Osazee.
Yes, we don't talk the administration own, and by the power of God, we try as much as possible to talk them as it's supposed to be. When it is the time for Kenwan Road, no, we sit and say CIB. But I want to say this. To me, I am indebted to those in the diaspora and Edo people. The truth is, both at home, people will say, if I never see Osakwinokwodim, I don't do my work. I know Osakwinokwodim I want. Now, I am actually working for you. That is what you think. To me, you are helping me. Because there are so many persons that are more even qualified than me. They might not be in the media space doing what I'm doing now. You know them, but you choose to give it to me. Let me give a classical example of what happened yesterday. I have a client I'm doing the Sea of Fofo. He just bought a new land. His lawyer now told him that he has somebody that he wants to give. And this lawyer happens to be his close ally and a pastor to him as well. He begged the lawyer and told him, sorry, I have somebody that I want to give. Believe me, I never get one naira when I give this man. In fact, when it comes to one naira issue, I don't reach half. But at the end of the day, I got that job. Or I've been in love, they call. As I did so, the last time when I buy shoe was before the election. If now me they will give some of my people say, can't take shoe, can't take shoe. Or so I want to take shoe, so I want to see you. Oh, see. To me, as I did extremely very, very careful. But I want to beg of something. I am not a perfect human being. At times we do err. But what I will pray for is not to engage in a willful sin. Sin when I know say it's not good, I could go to her. But God not let me do that in Jesus' name. And I am praying to God on a daily basis. May God not give me the opportunity. Where go make me now say now me get states. Now we be yourself when hold. If that kind of opportunity come, may God block her. In Jesus' name. I want to continue to remain loyal and to be indebted to those who made it possible. Fine. We have been generating revenue in the past. But if I not tell you, say, the C of God survey, when I do for you, I know the maker, I'm already helping you. I am a liar. I am not helping you. I am benefiting. You are the one helping me.
Okay, Comr Stanley, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Now, this question goes like this. We know, like, I've been promoting you now for almost 4 years. I understand that you faced a lot of criticism from left, right, bomber, everywhere. You know, and now, today, you are known as the CFO man in Edo State. Now, I want to know, I want you to tell us, what is your USP, your unique selling point? How do you manage to still stand as the CFO man in Edo State?
Come back, please.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I said, after all the criticism from 1 or 2 individuals in Edo State there with you, you know, today you are known as the CFO man in Edo State. Now, I want you to tell us, what is your USP, your unique selling point?
Now, first and foremost, if you want to bear the nomenclature, the CFO man in Edo State, you must recognize the fact that you have been placed in public. Everybody must throw stone. Let's take an example. I am on my social media handle where I do my advert. Somebody say, go and sit down, you jobless fool. You expect me now to go back to say, now you be fool, now you be fool. I can't do that. Or even if I have a drum of money and the money is throwing off, then I will not come out on the media space to say, what does it happen? How much without when you reach? Who be there? Let me tell you, in life, no matter what you think you are, people started from where you stop. So one of the basic, in fact, I would not want to be proud about it. One of the basic benefits or mechanism being used by my consortium is that every client have 100% right, and I have no such right whatsoever to talk back at my clients. First, you don't know me. You have not seen me before. You are only seeing me on media. You took your hard-earned money. You don't know whether I be thief. You sent the money to me. You said, I'm going to go and work. First, that alone, first, suppose it's my own right to argue. Because me, it is difficult for me to do that. Me, when they collect time, people go to do the work. It go ask for me to give you money for internet. So, if somebody will not know me, in fact, some client day, when I don't know their face, nothing when they send me their, that's why I beg them, would always, if you want to call me, not just call me directly like Bru. I may not know. You must call me with the WhatsApp with me and you tell the discourse. So that I'm not saying that Mr. Paul, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Christopher, now the course. So with that alone, if who don't know you before give you opportunity, my dear brother, reciprocate. Now, I am no longer the vice chairman. I have handed over. I have my slight investment in some areas, fine. I have kids that must go to school. I must pay their fee. No matter how much Gov Obaseki'S is willing to give me, it cannot satisfy my need. But my clients can satisfy my need. So, my dear brother, I have no such right whatsoever to now say, we don't emerge. Now, we now. Now, let me tell you, some persons is not aware of this. I did my marriage anniversary on the 20th of December last year. That was the same day I formally entered into my house. But I didn't announce my house. I said I'm doing marriage anniversary. It was those who visited that broadcast it on live. You will never see, go and check on the 20th of December, you will never see any of my activity separate from my wedding anniversary. The reason is this, boss. Another my own, na picture. My own and my own, your own and your own. The one when me get now for myself. If I use them as you, that is the beginning of my own destruction. I try as much as possible. I'm not God. I mistake. At times they missing the face. I'm not going to deceive you, Nigeria watch. I'm not going to deceive you, they watch me now. I don't want to pretend saying that's why I say I'm too good. I'm not too good. My mate knows start to me for us, I'm not scatter everywhere. And they do one. I don't lie you. But I cannot deliberately come out to act against others. The reason why you don't see me in conflict is that when I know say I mistake, and one person tell me something you do not good, second tell me, third tell me, fourth tell me, fifth tell me, I know wait maybe sixth come tell me I will beg food. And when I beg, I will not repeat it again. When I beg for that thing, I will never repeat it again. So, as we speak, that is the only reason why, by the power of God Almighty, I still see the light when I see they go. And I want to beg all Edo peoples, please, in the course of this communication, in our political discourse, I may offend you with my statement because maybe we don't share the same political views. Please, do not use it against me. It is my opinion, and I express it. You may not agree with it. You have a right to as well express your own. So now, so I tell you, live my life. I'm not perfect. Not like I not get it clearly. Not take and say, oh, this was like when oh, he good, oh, he good. No, I not say I good, oh. Not say, oh, this was like when it too good. Oh. No. I not say I good. Don't expect much. But what I can assure you is this: you see your money when you send come for me. You know if you enter my eye, I confiscate them. 1, 2. You see the work when you send me, I go do one for you. As I speak to you today, now few adults in the diaspora will enter this country where no source are going to take. Now, just some few days ago, 3 days ago here, a friend of mine, he don't know me before, he's a member of Diaspora Connect, most respected author. Author go send me, say, because I'm going to go and do survey, so and so set. I'll not finish the survey, finish. I never tell author, say how much it be. He goes, if I own this 40,000, if I own this 50,000, then how much will it work? Me no coffee ask again. Now, if they come from John, he removes you, he give me. One man again from diaspora. How many are fit? The boot when they wear in that bush. The boot, safety shoe when they wear, came from our brother. Me not the best something again. Then at the end of the day, I'll still come and say, hey. Any opportunity where God won't give me, where go make me deviate from who I really be, make God block them in Jesus' name. I don't need the kind of progress when I go say the next man not reach. As we speak today, in my street, those who grew with me, they are the one working with me. And they teach some of them this work. They are taking care of their families now. Whether, don't be whether, I will come and say, come, not betray me. Make sure say when they give you work, you do it well. The boy when I carry come out recently, named Bushi, my weather, will do my this thing for my house. In other situations, they see me again now. Now work one finisher. Hello, you know, so what is brother? Yes, they say now whether you okay. Please go and check estimate. We're not a quiz scene only on Sunday. If you see me on Sunday, even if I carry money, I want to take care of myself. Go say, leave on. He go to feed me. Now when I dare know say When Obi Kubana doing Mama Better, not spend 1 million, not be say he took them money that people spend because of the kind of mindset. So, by the power of God, even we, through the help and effort of our brothers and sisters worldwide who recognize me, give me work, people are benefiting immensely. That is why I will not come here to take glory. I will not come here to take glory when I know that actually people made it possible. Now, we need God. God is the Most High. But God cannot come down from heaven to meet me. Now, people will go use. As we speak, and those people have impacted positively, including Nigeria Watch, where you yourself were there 247, they promote me to. The promotion not be child's play. I know the time when somebody tried to damage my image. You did not stop the person, not damage her. You say, wait, as you want to finish the image, let me bring her come. As you talk, me defend yourself. We came online. At the end of the day, we can't notice say some political undertone was under it. How many I go fit talk? So to me, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I want to state this clearly. I am supporting the government of Governor Gov Obaseki'S, not because I didn't get anything. Since this election ended, I repeat, quote me anywhere. Since this election ended, I've only been to government house 3 times. One, that was when we were having conflict, and I was invited by the government. Excuse me. The second one, I was invited by the 10th chief of staff. The third one, some 3 weeks ago, when I was given an appointment by the SSG, but we not visit and see. Since then till now, I never go. And when I tell you do this appointment, I never read one application say I wish to apply for someone, so I never do one. I not tell you say I don't need that move. I not tell you say they give me. I say I'm fighting for those people. I'm not fighting for myself. If they give me an appointment, I will not take. Now, if they give me, I go take. And they fight for those people. I say they fight for myself. I not going to deceive those people say I dey fight for them. Me, I not dey fight for my own. And if I tell you like that, don't believe me. I dey fight for both my own too. I cannot come here to pretend and lie. But the truth is, I not be person where they run go front. Then you go push and come back. And they stay where I did. You say, I come, you deserve them. When with the campaign, they go from Edo Central. And they talk to people live. And I know the government will watch this broadcast. As with the campaign, they go, I did one of the media team. I know one day run go meet governor say, hey, maybe see me. Now we are there, then the governor come and me say, you know, sir, we're not holding. I know one day run go meet governor say, your excellency, maybe see me. No. I know they do all those basse. I know they do after that. You see me so. I know tell you say, me not say they look for a gel. I know tell you say me not they look for. If I tell you say they look for, say na me good. The rest that they look for. Let me say I'm a liar. But you see me so. Except say opportunity not there to hustle. If you did bros, I will face my hustle to the last. I know they like me man like me. They control me. So I must work. Thank you.
All right. We have 2 callers for you before we let you go. Let's take it from number 1. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. You have only 1 minute. Question. Hello. Can you turn down your system, please? Turn down your system.
Okay. I'm with you.
Okay, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
I'm Mr. Kenamos from Italy.
Okay, 1 minute, sir. Question or contribution?
Well, both question and contribution. First of all, I always hear people talk about the longevity of every contract awarded by the Governor Obaseki'S administration. But what people fail to understand is that in each contract, whether road building, there is a time limit. So first of all, let us know the contract award of the road in Ekewan Road, is it 2 years or 3 years? Or the park, the central park, is it 1 year or 2 years? So if what the people always say is that they don't know the time frame that this contract is going to be completed, so they start complaining.
Okay, that is a question, sir. I'm not sure Comr Stanley can answer that, but we'll give him a try.
Okay, then my contribution is this.
The question was not clear.
I will ask you. Go ahead. Your second one, sir, please. I will interpret again.
My contribution is this: is that let us tell ourselves the truth. There are always people that do not want you to succeed in that state, and that is what is happening to Gov Obaseki'S. He wants to do it the way it is done in a developed world, but the people are used to this system of it is we that are party member that is going to handle this contract. And Obaseki is telling them, look, you are not an engineer. You understand? I cannot give you the contract. And because it's not allowing such thing to take place, then they don't accept it. And finally, listen, the man is putting on a project for legacy, but people don't accept that. Take for instance, the College of Agric, the Usain Poly, College of Education, Benin Technical, School of Nursing. What Obaseki is doing is that these things can no longer be state or local operation. It should be national. That is, if you are talking of School of Nursing, it will be international School of Nursing, where other people can come and register. Then if Benin Technical to also is the issue. But people don't understand. It's not doing it on a local level that we used to see. Take for instance, College of Agric in Ikorehi. How do you expect one building to be serving as College of Agric? The man is thinking that this place should be a place whereby this agricultural produce or
all right. Round up, sir, in 20 seconds. 20 seconds, please.
Let us always suggest on ways Obaseki can improve on his developmental strategy.
Thank you.
Not completely. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Please, you have 1 minute. Just go straight to the point. Your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your system, please. Okay. Okay, my brother, I don't like it. I beg. Contribution or question? Oh yeah, go ahead. 1 minute. Go ahead.
The transparency, I know where you all get us from. That's why if I reach Nigeria, I go see you so we can understand what I talk.
Thank you.
My brother was Stanley. Now, partition, how you go, but if I come and clarify you on that, you are doing a great job. And I know where it's coming from. You understand? Because your conscience, you really train now to the end, that transparency day. What I want to tell you, apart from you advertise yourself with your transparency, with your conscience, you already advertise yourself. Okay. So I'm so happy about that and keep it up.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Okay, the last caller is congratulating you for your transparency, the good work you're doing. And the last caller is as well saying that he knows where you are coming from. That means he knows your background. You know how you started. So I believe saying you're 5 and 6, you know how you take grow. So he's now rejoicing and celebrating with you today. So that's what the last caller was saying. Why is the previous caller was asking a question that in every contract, road contract construction, he said there's a time limit. If, for example, a Comr road now given to a contractor, because obviously, yes, even in the UK, giving it to a contractor, you tell they agree with you, they are going to finish this road within 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. So the question that previous caller was asking is that what is the time limit of these roads? But I'm not sure if you can answer it, but if you can't, go ahead.
So for now, I cannot answer that question because ordinarily I'm not a spokesperson to Edo State government. Exactly. I'm only a concerned citizen and a very strong ally of the governor and a supporter of the Obaseki'S administration. But this is not to say I'm privy to classified information in government. So I think the question and the answer should be channeled. The question should be channeled to appropriate quarter. Then, if need be, where necessary, we can as well call on Nigeria Watch to interview one of the spokespersons to the government, which I believe we can do that if Nigeria Watch is willing. Thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you, my brother. And the last commenter who rained so much praises you know, an encouragement on you, what can you say? What is your response to him?
Come back. It's breaking a little bit. You said
the last caller raised a lot of encouragement and praises on you. You know, praising you and saying that you are doing a good work with your transparency and all that. So what is your response to that?
I want to first of all thank him very much. But I would not want to let the praise get into my head, because I need to do more. And but I want to appreciate him particularly for that encomium. But you know, we are all human beings. Now, I mean, I don't want a situation where I will not be saying they praise me. They praise me. I'll say I don't already try. No. So I will lock my ear towards that. Let me give a classical example. I made a video some time ago, and I said, while I was in school, then we just enter school. You know, they enter class. Now, hey, we train now, how far now? Now we can't get academic problem. When the problem land, they almost rusticate me from school. Not because say we fight war, we do anything, but because we refuse to follow the academic principle. I have a friend then. He go just tell me, say, you know they go class. I say, forget class. What do they do for class? Only the time when I enter class. When they'll set that thing for question for exam, I go, you answer them. Let the boy tell me, say, you know Buko, but you don't want to follow. You know Buko. They can almost give me advice to withdraw. Luckily for me, they can't give me repeats. I can't be like, start school freshly. Do you know what happened? There was a lecturer then at 247, they find me. They look for how you want to get me down. When I started the pass as one of the best students in the school, the lecturer became my best friend. Let me tell me, Mr. Ayo Tifiri, he said, these are the reason why I've been fighting you. I want you to be useful to yourself. So, why can they praise me when we do the first exam? Me when they get 0, can't get one of the best results for the department. As they praise me, I tell myself, say, hey, me when they praise so, you should say I'll face it one again, so I double my effort. So as this man said thank you, as he heard me so, may God give me the ability to double my effort, so that at the end of the day, God will do, and God's willing, the resultant will be efficacious, and I will make him proud. Because if at the end of the day, after he enriched me with this much encomium, I can't go fail, he will be disappointed. May God not let us fail in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Thank you, my brother. The last one I want you to do, because some people are asking for your number. Please, can you give your number before we let you go now? Baby, slow, please. Not the way the Russian like just now. Just slow. Give your
070. This one is for the WhatsApp number. 070 3610 9939. 070 3610 9939.
Okay.
Then the other one, that's the WhatsApp. Why the other one is 080 7974 2172. 080 7974 2172. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to put this on the screen. Just give me one moment before I let you go. Because some people might still not get it. Okay, my good people right there. Comr Stanley Osazee I could hold the 9 number. Now I ain't be that for screen. Why I put for there so. So in case you want to reach out to him, For some of you who see and need them, let us know. We'll take one last caller, because that's the way this caller they call since. Hello, caller. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Where are you calling from? What's your name? You have 1 minute because we are rounding up right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. I want to say, Stanley, God bless you, sir, for your truth and for your everything you are doing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I want to say, Mr. Niger Watch.
Yeah.
Can we see people like you, like Stanley, like and the other of my friend, what they call it, for Edo State, Lagogon. If you people can come out, for example, for local government chairman, for we to see whether this sincerity in you people, whether you people can really work for us to start from there for the next election. Please, this is something we have to plan about it. You understand?
Stanley, now we go put for that one. Here and Emmanuel go, they will come out.
Yes, we have to start with them. Whether this sincerity, it can start with them. If they are in power, you understand?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Jeru. Good afternoon to you, sir. Go ahead, talk to us.
Yes, Elvis. Thank you very much for your awareness.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, actually, the last caller I was just talking now, comparing Benedion to Obaseki. That is also, trust me. Can you compare?
No, nobody. Excuse me, sir. The last caller, no, it didn't mention. I don't know. Which video are you watching? No. I believe that's the previous video. We are interviewing Comr Stanley live right now.
Yeah. The reason I just want to contribute to that.
Okay.
And I'll come back to Stanley.
Okay.
Yeah, the funny is that you see what I know. Yeah, you told 2 or 3 questions. But that man, he was probably he was not citing any project that was somewhere.
Yeah.
Which he cannot record. So we cannot compare. Let me tell you. I will not lie to you, my brother. You see, the last election here in Edo State.
Yeah.
Right? It was so hectic that the whole globe, the whole world was interested in that election. We have never seen any kind of election like that. He has not done anywhere in Nigeria. That's first. That's first thing first. And secondly, Obaseki is trying to change the narrative the way government is run. Let's take our map back to the days of Lucky, then Oyekun, then what's it called again, Oshomole. All the same pattern. That was the same pattern of the same pattern of this so-called politician. They were lording over us. They're gone at those days. If you see the way we criticize Obaseki tenure now, even Oshomole, I remember that time there was a video I was watching when the woman said he's a widow. He said you gonna die. Oshomole said that on a broadcast live. That thing was aired everywhere. Have you not seen that video before?
Of course, we saw it then.
Exactly. But Obaseki would not go like that and blunt and speak like that because he knows what he's doing. So Obaseki has changed the narrative. If somebody wants to erect a house, if the foundation is not solid, that house cannot stand. The past politicians, they were building on this foundation that was not solid. Obaseki is trying to let us know that this kind of system will not sustain Edo State politics. It will not sustain it.
All right,
so
thank you, sir.
There should be a narrative that we all should be aware that where our money is going, we'll see it. But that comes to what Odin was showing all this road. All this road, Obaseki have done some of the road. But those road should be, if road of a project, you initiate a road project. From the beginning to the end, there's a goalie, there is every other thing. But what are the road marking? Somebody come out to be driving the road. one-way street. There are those drivers who don't know. They don't drive there. They don't know how this thing. With the road marking, no. With the road marking, this beautify the roads.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jaro. We are rounding up now.
Obaseki is on the right track.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Okay, that one our last caller today. So, Comr Stanley Osazee, I want you to round up in 1 minute, please.
Talk.
Eh?
I know you hear what he talk. Can you explain what he said?
No, what he said, Governor Obaseki is on the right track. So he's actually saying that the Edo people should allow him to work. And he also said that some of the roads that Obaseki is doing, there should be road markings on it. At least the road markings beautify the roads, you know, but he's supporting what the governor is currently doing. And he thinks that Edo people needs to give him time to work.
Thank
All
you.
right? I want you to round up in 1 minute, please. I want you to round up from Stanley in 1 minute.
Okay. Yes. No much to say. Rather than continue to say thank you to you all. Menjawas, thank you very much for having me today. This is an opportunity for us to actually interact with our brothers and sisters around the world, because for so many time now, we've been engaged. But today became an ample opportunity for us to interact. I can see a series of reactions in the Nigeria War speech. These are people we saw during the elections. But today, through these discussions, I'm still seeing some of them again, which I never thought that we are going to see again like this on media. I thought majority of them have gone to their various houses to say, okay, we don't really win. I'm going to leave them. No. But with this, is an opportunity now for us to interact. And I want to say I'm very grateful. I'm glad. You know, as I feel now, they feel like that small momo when in Papa and in Mama carry. That's why they feel now, say they take carry me. So that small momo, if he gets sense, he go make sure, say, no, do it, he go make Papa and Mama drop and say, go. So me, when I don't give me another work to go continue to the work on myself, or you both say your characteristics are what you possess, and your reputation is what people say about you. Thank you, Najawa. I'm grateful.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much for your time with us. Once again, we appreciate you today. Take care and have a blessed weekend ahead. Comr Stanley Osazee.
Bye for now. Thank you.
Bye. All right, my people, una do well. Now we draw the curtain. I bet make una give us thumbs up. As una know, say yes, we dey try our best for you to pass all the information we una need to give una. Although we cannot satisfy everybody, una know say as Comr Stanley Osazee una hold the come, so we'll still go 1 or 2 person will go say na like on live for you, na true can't talk for you. Anyhow, we think everybody are entitled to how you think. That's not a problem. You can criticize him, you can criticize me, you can criticize yourself. That's not a problem. The only thing that we are against is swearing, you know, cursing anybody, you know, on our platform. We don't accept that at all. So my people, since morning now, Comr Stanley Osazee, you know, we tell them and we wake up this morning. May go help us show some good road where Governor Obaseki they do, you know, for Benin City there. He can follow, can go show us 3 things, you know. And apart from that, as we they show them, some people they ask questions. I can say, okay, no problem. Make me just hold on right there. Make I go carry and come again. I can still drive almost 5,000 miles again. I can go drive, go north for a door again. Say, the work will say you do for us, you never finish. Oh, the same way you can't talk how this road, this and that. Now make me go carry and come. So my people, would they try for now? No, still they try for us. Now make us they talk, tell on, make us give us thumbs up, make us subscribe to our channel, make us they share our video. You know, I not believe say that one is too much to ask for. Although some people, it looks say it's too much. For me, I don't know how it say they too much. But if you say it's too much, you not see bad if you go extra miles for me. If you see many of my followers now, people like Mommy Diaspora, they go extra miles for me almost every day for a year. You know, when I did live, they beg when I say, make una give thumbs up, make una do this, make una do that. Many of my people, you know, why I don't feel they measure everybody's name here. They are encouraging me. So if you Wait till say giving me thumbs up, it too much, it too much. Still just take and say, okay, make I go extra miles, make I still make this my brother happy. Now so it they be. And we will not dey look things on one way. More they encourage each other to push each other forward. And to round this up, I want to divert from this total discussion straight to another discussion for just 1 or 2 minutes. Now before the Benin people and Esan people. Benin people and Esan people una dey fight. I don't know why una dey fight. Now very few people though, not be all Benin people or all Esan people now they fight. But these few individuals where they fight themselves, I beg, make una stop am. Make una stop am, not today this life. For me, I don't know what una dey fight for. I don't know power what they fight for. I don't know the supremacy what they fight for. So make una stop am before it gets out of hand. Because I know say before, since where this fight come, now since where they mention the word artifact, and that artifact is where that thing break out, and this wuru fight now it come the trend for social media. They say still they happen for our land for Benin City for that side of those states. I beg make una stop am. Esan and Benin people now one, and so we go remain. If some of now they talk say will not be one, we can never be one. I don't know what you will gain by embracing tribalism. Yes, you being tribalistic, what are you going to gain gain from it? Even some of you where they talk this thing now, you do obodo Igbo. Now the same one of us now they talk and say the Oyibo people, the way that they treat us because of say our color is not good. That they call that one racism, right? But if you say me really look at racism and tribalism, now almost now the same thing, no. They all give a different name. For me, now the same thing. Now the same thing. Because you don't like Benin people, you don't like Esan people. Oyibo don't like you. You don't like Oyibo. Now the same thing, they all they give a name, this one name. So if you know, say, wait till you cannot take, say people do to you, don't do it to other people. It's, you know, nowhere where person not the quarrel. But this, you know, Esan, Benin, so me, I know you like them at all. And some of you, or those of you hiding under the name of this Esan or Benin or artifact or whatever, you know, to take the fight ourselves so. Make una stop am. I beg. Now I beg at the beg now. I know so now will still attack me later. But I know so I know the response to now. Yes, I always use my platform to respond to what I believe I can respond to. I can never use my platform to respond to irrelevant and inconsequential things. Never ever. If you talk from money go rich night, you're not going to see me say I come here, I'll respond to you. But what is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. Please, 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 Esan and Benin, let us all embrace peace, love, and unity. Okay? Thank you, my people, for your time. Without the this morning, you might still take break. I ever drink water, I ever eat today. I only coffee, I don't drink shower, and I don't feel like for that one. But I believe say some of them I don't eat afternoon food already. Maybe I go eat my own afternoon food. I be morning food. I don't eat breakfast. I only coffee I take. So if I eat now, what did I call them? Now afternoon food or my breakfast? I don't know, but I think I need to have some break now. Later on, we'll be coming out again for another topic. Thank you, my people. I beg make una give me thumbs up for this video. I beg. Now I beg una give me thumbs up. Make for move on. Thank you very much, Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate your continuous support to me and my brand, Naija Wash. I really do appreciate that. Israel Asemota, my brother right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate Evelyn Arrow. Evelyn Arrow, I don't miss you. I never see your comment for some time now. Good to have you back again. Son out of us, son, where have you been? I miss you, my brother right there. I see you now. Don is said there. I cite you there, my brother. Thank you very much for joining us. I see all of now for here. I appreciate you now. People who are not mention their name and not very faith in I see you there. Ima Agbogun, Agbedion, sorry. I see you there, John Freson or Freson, I don't know. Atoni Agawa, I see all of my sources. I see you, you know. Winner one, I see you right there. You know, now do well, now do well, now do well, now plenty for year. Omorogbe, Agboefo, I sight you and I see you at the same time. You know, thank you, my people, for your time. Shedrack Essen, I see you. Shedrack Essen, I never see your comment for some time now, but good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. You know, I see all of them for here. Yobos Festos, thank you very much for your time. Friday, thank you very much for your time. Una plenty. I beg. I want you to say thank you to all of Una Robinson. I cite you there. If I not mention your name, Una plenty for here. Lulu, I cite you. I just want to say thank you, my people. Thank you. We are done now. We are done. Before you leave, please don't forget to also leave me my thumbs up. Blessing Daniel, I beg, I'll give you my thumbs up. Thank you very much, Blessing. You know, I appreciate all of the whole Nate, they support us for year. Now God, now God bless all of you. You know, make a let they go now. We will come back again later. You get many things to still talk about. But at the moment, we are done. Take care. Have a blessed weekend and God bless you all. Bye for now.